Want to give out two random shout outs. Maya's Life TV, big shout out to her. And It's Anaya's World, big shout out to her. Appreciate you for being part of the Feezy family. Let's jump into this story. What up, though, y'all? It's your boy Bill. Man, I was sitting back thinking about a roommate I had, right? That a roommate I had once upon a time, and his name was Knuckles. Now, when Knuckles came in my room, like people nicknames usually is based off of, something they got going on in life or something they look like or whatever the case is, something like that. You meet somebody named Peanut, he probably got a peanut head. Or, what I'm saying? Just anything. Nicknames usually go based off something you known for or something you kind of resemble or whatever the case is like that. This dude name was Knuckles. So he come in the room and, I told him like, what up though? My name Bill. He like, yeah, they call me Knuckles. So I say, Knuckles like, Knuckles? So he like, yeah. So, after probably about a day or two, once I just tried to figure him out for a second, I asked him, like, where did the name Knuckles come from? Like, how did you adopt that name? He told me his mama gave him the name because he used to always fight when he was younger. I love fight. He used to always say that, I love fight. I love fight. And, on his hands, he showed me his hands, like his knuckles got scars all through him. He like, this is just what I do. This is what I like to do. Cool. I can understand you got some people that likes that, some people that don't like that. So, you feel me? So as time go by, this dude would get into it with people in the dorm and he'll pipe up. He'll turn all the way up. And, he talking about fighting and stuff like that. And every time he used to do it, it would never really lead to a fight because it's like people would kind of back down from him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I had already had because he said one day, I didn't know if he was trying to size me up or what, but I was on the top bunk laying down. He was on the bottom bunk. We was locked down. And he was a little smaller than me. And what he said was, we was talking about fighting or something. He was like, yeah, bro, I love fighting. He said, then I don't even like fighting dudes my size. I like fighting dudes like your size or bigger. You feel me? So, like, when you say, like, I don't like when people say stuff like that. Like, bro, don't put me in your damn comparison because now I'm thinking you shooting shots off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talking about, I only fight people your size or bigger, big bro. Then he talking about, yeah, last dude I got fighting with, man, he was bigger than you. Man, he ain't even hit me, bro. I knocked him out ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So I went to thinking like, damn, dude, I really feel like he sized me up in a sense. But I had already had my mind made up. If you're as such a good fighter as you say you are, and you just known for knocking everything out, you never lost, you so fast like lightning to the point you never get hit. If it ever goes down, bro, I'm hitting you with the candy bar. I'm not even about to play with you and go through this with you. We're not even going to go that far with it. But, I'm going to keep it to the best of my ability to make sure it don't never go down. So it was a dude in the door named Bear one time. Now, Bear got that name for a reason because he was kind of a little, you know what I'm saying? Bear had some weight on him. So I know Bear used to come because I used to have the cigarettes and stuff I used to be selling. So by Knuckles being my roommate, ultimately he gets put on the move. Now, I don't tell him all the business, all the information with the exact move is, but what I do is I will give you a amount of some tobacco for a smaller price than what it's really worth, just so you could sell it and make you some money. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes what I do to try to help him out, like the first time Bear ever spent some money with him, he came to me and was like, hey, Bill, I got $25. I'm trying to buy some cigarettes. I had some, But I told Bear I don't got none, holler at my roommate. I just did that so people can get used to buying stuff from him. So then, he could just build himself up. So now he got people that's coming shopping with him. And I wasn't super pressed for the money at the moment, so it really didn't, it didn't make me no difference. Bear, he shot with him, whatever the case. So one day, Bear coming in and holler at me like, hey, Bill. I'm like, what's up? He like, man, what's up with Knuckles? I'm like, what you mean? He was like, man, I sent bro the money, and he ain't gave me my stuff yet. I'm like, how long ago that was? He was like, it was an hour. I said, how much did you send? He said, $50. So I said, that's what I'm going to do right now. Because I know Bear kind of throw it off. Now, I done been in the dorm with Bear for a minute. Knuckles is slightly new to the dorm, and I know Bear will get real retarded. So I told him, I pulled out 2 bombs of cigarettes that's worth $50 out my own stash. I gave it to Bear, and I told him I'll straighten it, I'll holler at him. So my roommate eventually, I think he was outside on the walk somewhere. My roommate came back in. I asked him about it, and he was like, yeah, he had to go do this and this and that, but he about to go take it to him. So I told him I already straightened it for you. So it's up to you. You can give me that money he gave you, or you could give me the same amount of tobacco that I gave him, just give it back to me. I really don't care which one you do. Most people in that situation is going to gladly give you the tobacco because they don't want to come up off the money, which he did, which I didn't care. Because like I said, I had already built myself up to a point where long as I got it, it's going to go. So I didn't really care, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool, he give me the tobacco back. So then I was talking to him about just business, just when you doing business, you know what I'm saying? Like you just, bro, it's just a certain way you do it. It don't matter what you got to run outside and do. If I send you some money right now, give me my stuff right now. Then go run outside and play around and do whatever it is you want to do, is what I was trying to explain to this young grasshopper. But I don't know, he acted like he understood, but then he did that again, and he had little situations where he was placed in situations about that. I guess it happens again, but this day Knuckles actually had a call out to go see his counselor. But Bear sent, I just never understood that. Bear sends the money, you leave and go do something, making me wait and then come back and give it to me. He had certain people he used to do that to for real, and I guess they didn't have a problem with it. They just was like, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They used to wait for him or whatever. But I definitely talked to him about that numerous of times about, bro, why are you doing that? It don't make sense. Every time he seems as if he understands what I'm saying. One day Bear came, he would blow, he snatched the door open. When he snatched the door open, I jumped up with the candy bar because, my door, people knock on the door, bro. Somebody just snatched the door open, I'm thinking it's an attack. Off the dribble, in my mind, somebody's trying to pop on me. So I jump up with the candy bar. So Bear like, oh, my bad, bro, my bad. I wasn't even thinking. I was just so mad I ain't even knock on your door, my bad. So he stepped back outside the door and knocked on the door. And then I said, yo, and he came in the room. In the prison, that's a respect thing. If I accidentally walk in somebody's room and ain't really paying attention, and I realize that I just opened your door, most people gonna look up at you crazy like. So when I realize I didn't knock on your door, 9 times out of 10, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step back outside the door and then knock. It's doing extra stuff, but it's showing respect. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose of it. You just showing respect, like, hey, that was my bad type situation. So I'm like, yo, so Bear come back in the room. He's like, yeah, bro, again, my bad, pardon me. But and that was the tricky thing about Bear, bro. The dude is so soft-spoken. His voice be so quiet. He seems so calm, but in a situation, the man will go slap retarded crazy, and he's super big. That's why they call him Bear. I'm talking about he's a very large individual, tall, witted, and everything. So he like, bro, I was just standing out here talking to your roommate not too long ago. He said, I just had my girl send this man $25 to get me some cigarettes. He said, I went back in the room, tell my girl, thank you, talked to her for about 5 minutes, came back out the room. The man not even in the dorm. Now somebody else talking about they seen him leave out the dorm. So I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, damn, Knuckles, we done been through this already, bro. And listen, bro, I'm not your damn mama or your daddy. I'm not about to keep straightening your business just for the sake of me not wanting you to get into situations. Personally, I'm not going to keep doing it. You feel me? I did it once. Actually, I did it like twice already. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So he like, damn, Bill, you ain't got nothing. You can do that again and straighten it till it get back. So I'm like, hell no, I ain't got nothing. But I really did have it. But come on, bro. I'm not, like I said, I'm not your daddy, bro. You're not my child. I'm not about to be every little thing straightening something. No, and Knuckles wasn't paying me to do that. So I was doing it for him. You feel me? But come on, man. It reaches a point like, come on, don't take advantage of me, bro. I'm not about to straighten your business every single time. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. I don't want to see nobody do nothing to you. But at the same time, bro, shit, you got to feel that way about yourself. You feel me? So I tell him like, nah, I ain't got it. So he leave out the room. Well, he talked to me for a few more minutes. Then he leave out the room. I could tell he was mad as hell though. Now, I eventually come out the room. I see Bear pacing on the top range. He just walking back and forth. And he looking real crazy. Then I said, man, get that man the cigarettes. And then, you feel me? But I'm like, hell no, bro. Knuckles got to learn to be responsible, handle his own business, bro. I'm not about to keep doing that. You feel me? So I was whatever. So I went and did whatever I did. When I was coming back up the steps, he was coming this way. So I'm like, bro, you straight? He stopped. He was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. But I think I'm finna beat your roommate ass, bro. I think all that Knuckles talk, but he gonna have to show me today, boy. He gonna have to show me. He gonna have to show me today. He gonna have to show me that he Knuckles. He gonna have to show me he got hands and he knocking everybody out. Can't nobody beat him. Cause, bro, I'm really feeling tried, bro. I feel like he trying me like I'm some type of sucker or something. You know what I'm saying? Bear done got pissed off now. So I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Don't even take it. I say, that's what you do, bro. When the man come in, you just talk to him, bro. You have a real talk with him. I say, let him know how you really feel. Let him know how you feel like you being tried when, you know what I'm saying, when he do something like that. So then we can avoid this happening again. And Bear said, bro, we already had that talk. He said, I already done talked to the man. I already told him, you know, come on, bro, I ain't no sucker. I feel like you trying me. He like, that's why I feel so tried now. Because I already talked to you about I feel like you trying me. And now the same thing just magically happened again. You just did literally the same thing again. He said, so yeah, I feel extremely tried now. So it is what it is, bro. When that man come in here, I really think I'm finna beat his ass. So I'm like, man. So Bear had a homeboy that was like close to my room. So I went over there. I'm trying to holler at him. I'm like, hey, bro, try to holler at Bear, calm him down. So he already knew what was going on. He said, bro, I'm not about to try to calm that man down. He said, Knuckles be doing that lame stuff. And you feel me? He be trying people, getting people money, leaving, going, doing extra stuff. Then he told me, I didn't even know about it. He told me a couple days ago, he sent Knuckles some money right before we went on lockdown for the night. And he said he didn't get his stuff till the morning. He talking about Knuckles talking about it was put up the man damn line. Cause where I had it put up at, it was put up, but bro, it wasn't put up to the point where, oh, I can't get to it till tomorrow. No, it's a quick, go get it real quick, you good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, he did that. So he like, yeah, I had no knowledge of that. I would have been cussed Knuckles' ass out about that. So I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. So I go back in my room, get on the phone. You know, I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing, talking on the phone, Instagram, whatever it is I was doing on the phone. Like when people coming back in the door, when the officer hit the button from the booth, it make a loud ass snapping sound almost. What pop? It like pop, like real loud. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole door, everybody in the door can hear it. It's a loud noise. So when I hear the loud noise, I get up off the phone, put the phone down. I go. We used to keep like a piece of paper covering a little small window on the door. So I move the paper over. I look out the thing like that. I see people coming in from outside. Knuckles is one of the people. So I'm just watching him. He walking in, talking to people. When he get like to the middle of the floor, I see Bear coming across the floor like this way. So I don't do nothing. I'm just sitting there. I'm still looking out the thing like this. And they go to arguing. I can't really hear what they saying. I hear them, but I'm not really making out, you know, word for word what they saying. So they arguing, they going back and forth or whatever the case like that. So Bear like flinched at him like that. So Knuckles, like, he weaved it, whatever the case, and he moved back, pulled his shirt off, stuff like that. So I came out the room. So Bear was saying, I don't give a, you got me, you keep trying me like I'm a sucker. I ain't one of these suckers. So Knuckles was saying whatever he was saying. Knuckles was basically saying, come on, type stuff like that. But Bear didn't run up on him. But Knuckles was just standing there. He was like, man, come on, you talking. I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking in my head, I say, damn, Bear. Now, Bear bigger than Knuckles. Bear bigger than me, and I'm bigger than Knuckles. Knuckles was a little small dude, but Knuckles had them knuckles. So look, though, for real. So Knuckles ended up walking up this way. So I heard Knuckles say, I told you I was finna go get it. What you talking about? So when he's coming back up to the room, he look at me talking about, wrong with this. So I don't say nothing. You're not about to put me in it. I don't say nothing. Bear coming up the steps on this side, he like, man, go get Mach. That's all I'm going to tell you. Go get Mach. I ain't talking no more. I'm done talking. Go get Mach. I'm done talking. So Knuckles come in the room or whatever. So he come in the room. I pull the door up. Now I take a piece of tissue and stick it in the door. So, you know, ain't nobody going to come in there. Because when you put the tissue on the door, it's privacy. Don't nobody come in the room when you put the tissue on the door. I did that. So when he go to the spot to pull the tobacco out, ain't nobody gonna try to walk in the room and then see where I hide all my stuff. So Bear's still popping. Now Bear is walking back and forth from in front of our room just down the range. Every time he take a lap down the range, he got to pass our room. So he's out there still talking. So Knuckles is getting the stuff together, but he's talking to me about it. He like, man, what's wrong with it? Man, tripping, man, talking crazy. I will beat out there. That's what he keeps saying. So I'm like, listen, bro. It ain't about who will beat up who, bro. It's about you doing straight up business. So he like, bro, how am I not doing? I say, bro, we done talked about this, bro. How many times we got to talk about it? I said, you can't tell that man how to feel about his stuff, bro. I said, if that man sent you some money, give him what he paid for, bro. He like, but bro, the police rushing me out the door to go see the counselor. What I'm supposed to do? Just give it to him right in front of the police? I said, come on, bro. That's one thing we not finna do, bro. We not about to play no games. We not about to play them mind games like somebody is naive here. Because you know just like I know. In the same time that man sent you that money, when he turned that phone to you and showed you that screenshot that money was there, you, whatever you was doing, was supposed to stop immediately. You was supposed to come straight in the room, get that man's stuff, and give it to him. So you can't tell me the police was rushing you, whatever. So he like, all right, man. So he done stopped talking. Bear is still outside the room, popping, talking. But he's not, he just keeps saying stuff like, better come on with my, got me up, better come on with my. And then he said, he messed around and said, I done got mad, but I'm about ready to hit now. I'm about ready to hit. So Knuckles, like, jump up from the spot he was at and try to run out the door. So I grabbed him. I'm like, bro, hold on, what is you doing? He like, man, let me go, bro. He talking about he ready to hit. He got me up. So I'm like, listen, bro, listen. You can't tell the man how to feel about his stuff, bro. I'm like, I know you would beat him up. You know you would beat him up. You Knuckles. I really didn't know nothing, but I assumed that. I'm like, bro, but if he gave you his money, bump what he's saying, even if you do want to fight him, at least give him his stuff first, bro. Do good business always. So he go back over there to the spot. So Bear said it again. He said, I'm about ready to hit. I'm tired of playing with, I'm tired of trying me. I be trying to be humble because I'm big and I don't want to intimidate nobody, but y'all got me up. Knuckles grabbed it. I could tell, bro. I promise you, I could tell the way this dude ran past me that he was on some type of BS. Even though he did have the stuff for Bear in his hand, I could tell he was on some BS. I didn't even try to grab him that time, bro. Cause I'm like, I'm not about to keep grabbing you, bro. I try to do certain stuff so many times or for so long, bro. I'm not about to keep doing it, repeating. No, I'm not going to do that. He ran past me, pushed the door up. When he pushed the door up, and Bear was just actually coming this way, walking past our room. So Bear stopped, looked at him. Bear done had his shirt off. I didn't even know the man took his shirt off. He done snatched, well, his shirt was off. When he opened the door, I seen him with his shirt off. He didn't snatch it off, so while he was out there popping, clearly he snatched his shirt off. But when he opened the door, dude was right there in front of the room. He was walking looking like this. He had his shirt off. And he stopped. I looked down. Bear had both his fists balled up. Big old hand like that. And he's standing there looking at Knuckles like this. Knuckles handed him the cigarette. And when he gave it to him, he said, come on, man, all that mouth. All that mouth. Come on, bro, I don't even take all that mouth. That's what Knuckles said. Before he could say, all that mouth, the last time, Bear punched him in the mouth. Part 2 for the rest.